Hi guys, I am going to do a super quick video, or try to. So starting Friday morning is going to be the big Just Between Friends children's consignment sale at the Bell County Expo Center. So there is some new things. They have moved, so I was gonna do an update, as well as on my community tab. If you are in the area and you are interested in going, I am going to be posting a free ticket. So what you would do is you would just save this ticket and then print it off and bring it with you when you go, and you will get in for free. Otherwise, it is a $2 charge to get in on Saturday, and then on Sunday I believe it's still a $2 charge to get in. So if you print off 2 of them and want to come back on Sunday, because Sunday is their big half price sale. Now, not everything in there is half price. Consigners get to choose if they would like their things to stay full price or half price, continue to be half price for this half price sale. I know personally I do a mixture of both, because there's some stuff that I would just like to get rid of, so I put my price on it and then I allow them to sell at half price. And there's a few other items that it's like, you know what, I'm already selling this at a significant discount for what you would buy it new, or sometimes even buying it used, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it my full price. So anyways, for those of you that have gone before, it is usually in the smaller area of the assembly hall at the expo center. Now this is that big dome that you see when driving in. So you come off interstate over here, and then there is this road here that is called Loop 121 that you will turn on if you're coming from interstate. And there are entrances. You turn in, and typically you would go park over here, and then you'd go in this door right here. They are not using this anymore. They are using the Exposition building. Now this is a really big building. Honestly, this is where we typically have our rabbit shows, because it's such a big building. And so where the X is, that's where they want the consigners to come in or bring our stuff in, so that's where the X is. But a little bit over there is a doorway right here. This is an overhead door right here. So they had us bring the stuff in through the overhead door. But over here there is an actual doorway that's where you will be entering when you come in. They are going to have limited amount of people and keeping track of coming and going while we're there. So this is all post-COVID. Well, we're still in COVID, but post the big stuff with COVID, we're starting to be able to do stuff. But when I went there, last time I went in here, like the last couple consignment sales, I didn't even go shop at. Now the spring one was canceled due to COVID, and the last fall one I didn't even go to because I didn't have anything in it. For one, it was right around the time we were moving. It was just way too much for me to do, as well as I'm still a little disappointed from the spring sale before that I had partook in, that I got stuff back that wasn't mine. I got stuff back that I was missing stuff. I got stuff back missing pieces, and I got stuff back broken, and basically was told too bad, so sad. So for this consignment sale, I'm not even bothering with clothes. In fact, when I went to drop off the stuff that I did drop off, the lady's like, oh well, you need to put the clothes on the rack, and then we'll inspect the clothes, and then you can go hang the clothes up. And I go, I'm not even doing clothes. And she goes, you're not selling clothes? And I said, no. To me, the clothes is just, it's too much. You have to make sure everything's freshly laundered. You got to make sure there's no stains, which, I mean, yes, that's reasonable. But I now need to type in a description of the item. I need to print off the thing. I need to attach it to the clothing item. Then I need to take safety pins and pin them to the hangers, which now I need to stockpile hangers. Now where do I have the stuff that is on the hangers? Because how do I store this? Because it takes a while to go through. So it's just way too overwhelming for me, especially being in this smaller space. So I just decided to nix the idea of even selling clothes at the consignment sale anymore as of right now. Personally, what I've been doing is there's actually a consignment store that while I don't get to pick how much the stuff sells for, and it's a 50-50 split. Honestly, with the kids' clothes, I've just been taking them to her. She's been selling quite a few of my kids' clothes because she needs kids' clothes, especially boy clothes in my son's size. So she's actually been selling quite a bit of my kids' clothes through there. It's a 50-50 split. I don't have to do anything with it aside from just drop it off and pick it up 3 months later. And like the last couple times I've dropped stuff off to her, like I've taken like 3 or 4 totes in and I've gotten less than a tote back worth of items. So I'm not making as much money doing it that way, but it's getting rid of it. And then whatever I don't get rid of, I just literally have been taking to the thrift store and donating. So anyways, back to the consignment sale. So when you walk in, there's their table that you pay to check in, or you give them your free ticket. I'll actually pop that up. Oh, come on. Here we go. So here's what I will post on my community tab. So it's October 9th through the 11th. It's, you get in free with this ticket. Here's the information. This is just my consignor number. So you save this, like I said, it'll be on my community tab on YouTube. I will also post it to my Facebook page, but you need to print this off. You can't just show it to them at the door to get in for free. They need you to print it off. So you print this off and you get in. These are just a row of things in the past, but so here it says Friday 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. $2 admission, typically free if you bring the ticket. And then it says Saturday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and that's all full price as well. And then Sunday is the half price day, and that is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now before the sale used to, like today's Wednesday, so I dropped my stuff off today. Used to be before you would drop all your stuff off Thursday afternoon to Thursday night, then Friday into Friday morning. Friday afternoon would be like the community, so that would be consigners get pre-sale, and then they have special community people, so first-time parents, military, and teachers, and foster care are the ones that get in the early sale. So anyways, that all is now Thursday night. That used to be Friday night. And then Saturday they would have would be an all sale day, and then Sunday starting at 9 to noon was the half price sale. So now Sunday from 9 to 3, so you get 3 more hours to shop the half price sale. And then you've got 2 full days of shopping. So you've got Friday and Saturday. Because what they were hearing is a lot of people are busy on Saturdays, which is totally true. Like I know for me, we're busy with football or there's soccer. It's just some parents just would love to go to the sale, but they just can't get over on Saturday. So now we have an option of going on Friday. And I believe the admission, the ticket will work on any of the 3 days. If you want to go all 3 days, you just print out 3 tickets. You get in for free. So that's the information on the ticket. And like I said, I will be posting that on Facebook. I will be posting that on my Instagram, as well as I will be posting that on my YouTube page. So you just save it yourself and then print it off, like I said, to get in for free. And then I'm going to scroll down. So here is the map. Like I said, they have moved, and when I went in, it was so much nicer. Guys, it's always been overwhelming for me the last couple times because it is so busy. So like I said, this is where we came in. It looks like they have it set up. Everyone comes in over here. This is where the consigners came in. So just ignore that right there. So anyways, yeah, this is the checkout. So I think they're having us come in, shop around, check out, and then go out that door. So you come in, there was a table set up over here that had that has where you can pay or you give your ticket to come in. And then over here behind where it says drop off zone, there was some vendors. There was like a Scentsy vendor, I think there was like a few other different vendors sitting over here. I didn't honestly go look over there much. I just saw the Scentsy one, but I know she's been at all the other shows. And they have things way more organized this time, guys. I was kind of impressed. So we've got all the shoes right here. Then we've got puzzles, games, and movies. Then we've got Mommy Mart. Mommy Mart is like adult type things, household goods and such. Then there's the sporting goods, the bedding, baby accessories, and this was a big area. So this had like baby hats, bibs, bumbo seats, boppy pillows and such were all in here. Then we've got feeding and diapering, so like cloth diapers. Some people do consign their disposable diapers that their child outgrew. I've gotten some good deals on disposable diapers in here too. So there's that. Then this is actually kind of switched up. They have infant toys back here, girl toys here, and boy toys here. So this on the map is kind of wrong for how it was labeled when I was actually in there. The infant and boys were switched. But all the toys are together and they're pretty well organized. Then we've got mommy or maternity and costumes, and some of like the bigger kid clothes are right here. Then there's girl clothing and boy clothing. And these aisles, they actually set them apart. They used to be really tight and hard to get down, but they were pretty spread out. So I was impressed by that. Then we've got the books over here and the hold items. So say for instance you come in and you find a stroller in the large items, but you don't want to push the stroller around. Although a lot of people like pushing the stroller around because they use it to shop with. You can come over and have it held for you. Or say for instance you want a walker, or there's cribs. There were some cribs in there, and what you can take them over to the hold area, and what they will do is they will set them back there for you. They will give you a tag, and then when you go to the checkout, you give them the tag. They will go get it for you. It basically they hold your items for you, especially like the bigger items that you don't really want to drag around, that you want to get. Like there was some bicycles, strollers, like I said, there were some cribs, a couple high chairs that I saw when I was in there, and I got there fairly early. Now this is a big change. They're large floor items used to not be this big. Like over here by the books is where they had the strollers and car seats. There were only 2 car seats, I believe, when I was there. But there were quite a few strollers, and then they had like little baby toys, like those like little playhouses and such, and they had some bicycles, and they had it well labeled in this area. So it seemed to be better. They have more room to work with. That other room that they were in, I think they just outgrew. The consignment sale is getting bigger and bigger, which is fantastic for the owner and us consigners, but it's so much in such a small space that it was way too overwhelming for me. And then I also like the fact that how they're doing it for drop-off now is like if you bring clothes in, like I said, you bring them in on a rack, they go through them, they take out what they're not going to keep, and then you put the rest on the floor, and then you take what they're not allowing in back home with you. But like when I dropped off the toys that were for sale, they had some tables sitting right here that you set the clothing or the toys on, and like at each one of these spots they had a table. So you literally just set your stuff on the table, and they have volunteers that would go put it on the shelves. I loved that concept. The volunteers are actually going through the items, making sure all the pieces are there, nothing is missing, nothing is broken before it goes on the shelf as well. But it just made it nicer, and it made it really quick. Like literally my drop off was probably 10 minutes or less, because I have my stuff organized. So like I've had some things for the Mommy Mart, and it was all together, the toys were all together, the movies were all together and whatnot. So I literally just walked and dropped. So it made it really nice and easy. So if you don't have anything this weekend to do, please, and you're in the Central Texas area. I know that they have some in Austin, and I know that they have one in Waco. Each sale is different. So if you go to the Austin sale or you go to the Waco sale, coming to the Bell County sale, it's going to be completely different because it's typically different consigners. There are some consigners of hers that go to each one of her sales in the area and sell at each sale. But for the most part, it's new items, it's different items, because I know for me, I just go to the Bell County one and I just sell at the Bell County one. I've considered driving up to Waco and possibly going to the Waco one or going down to the Austin one, but I haven't yet. And that's just to shop, not to consign. But so if you're in the area and you've got nothing to do this weekend, like I said, I highly encourage you, print out that free ticket. And I mean, what do you have to lose? Like I'll probably be trying to do a video when I go to the consigner. Like I said, I'm a consigner, so I get to go in early tomorrow, Thursday. So I'll probably be doing a video sometime next week at the sale. As of right now, I'm not going to be buying much, I can tell you that. There's nothing I really need. Just kind of go in and browse around, I think, and more. And honestly, I don't need any clothes for my dolls. I mean, if I find something that jumps out at me and the price is right, maybe. But I'm not going to actively go in and be seeking out a bunch of clothing. I know in the past, like, especially on the half price day, I'd go in and kind of go a little wild, purchasing items at the half price sale, like just because it was half price. I don't plan on doing that. Some of the things like I do, like for a baby feeding and the diapering and stuff like that, some of the other things, like I'll kind of scope out items, like see what they have. And if it's, I'm one of those sometimes, like if I know it's going to be half price or possibly be half price, if it's meant to be, when I come back for the half price sale, I'll be able to get it. And there's a few times that's worked in my favor, and there's a few times that's not worked in my favor. So we will see. It's got to be something super cheap that'll really jump out at me if I have to get it. I know my kids are going to probably try to talk me into toys. I didn't see any American Girl stuff there. In all honesty, that probably would be all I would get, that I would pay full price for, the pre-sale. But I didn't see anything out there that was American Girl, and I'm crossing my fingers I make pretty decent money this time. Last time was okay, but like I said, last time I was a little disappointed, but I also had more clothes in the consignment sale last time. And like I said, that's just getting too overwhelming for me to do, the clothing, and I don't feel for the much time and effort and like supplies, like you have to buy cardstock, you have to buy safety pins, you either have to buy hangers or try to get hangers from like places like Old Navy or Walmart if you can get them, or you try to save them as you shop throughout the year, and it's too much for me. So for clothes, I've just been taking them to the consignment store, and whatever I get, but like bigger items and toys, I think I'm going to try to start just going back to the consignment sale and doing like the toys and stuff. And like the bigger items there, because I do have a couple strollers in there that I decided to sell. So I know this is a little bit longer video, and I hope to see you all there. Bye!